Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome. It is Pip here. I'm hoping that you can hear me okay. I am on my front screen at the moment. We're going to just say hello to everybody, welcome, chat about a few things, and then I'll bring on my desk cam and we'll swap over. So if you're there, if you're live, if you're able to chat with me, then please do so, and I will see comments as they come through. So it is wet here. If you hear any hail or nasty stuff, it's because it is hammering it down outside, absolutely hammering it down. So hopefully it won't interrupt my broadcast today. I'm plugged in with everything, so that should be okay. Who had a good weekend? Who had some crafty time this weekend? Didn't actually have to go out in the miserable rain. We started gardening on Sunday, and then it started raining, so I came straight back in and we just carried on crafting. So that's good. Oh, hi, Janice. Janice has joined us. Hello, that's lovely. Can you hear me okay? Hopefully everything's sweet. Okay, so what else? Did you see the post I put up last night about makeup brushes? You can see I've done my face today. I've remembered to use my makeup brushes and get my little powder going and got some lippy going and some mascara or whatever. I just thought, well, why not? You can see my face now. Maybe I should dress up a little bit more. But yeah, hopefully you saw my post go up yesterday about things that maybe you don't know what to do with, things that you've bought and you're like, oh, I don't know. That's why I'm here, because as your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, the idea is that you will buy stuff, and then if you forget what it's for, you can come and chat to me about it. And I'm here and I'm not going anywhere, and then I can help you. So that's the whole sort of premise of it. Okay, so now I'm going to switch over my camera and hopefully my audio. So I'm going to mute this. Okay, now hopefully you can hear me over here. Oh, which mic is muted? There we go. Okay, hopefully you can hear me now over here. So let me know if that is true. We're going to make this one the full screen. I want to make this one the full screen, so I'm going to take me away for a bit. Let's just take me away and we'll have just full hands. Now, hopefully you can still hear me okay. Oh dear. So poor Denise, poor Denise is over in Wales. She said, hope your day's going, it's pouring down with rain, and it has for 3 days non-stop. Oh dear. Yes, I have to say it's pretty wet and miserable here too. Marilyn's joined us. Oh good. Okay. Oh, okay, Jane's on. So Angie's coming from here from sunny Devon. Hey, well, at least one part of the UK is nice and sunny. So hello, Ange. Hi, Marilyn. Hi, everybody. Okay, cool. So I'm going to just start with this. I'm going to take that banner off so that you can see a little bit more. So that's going there. There we go. So now we're just on our crafty desk cap. Good. Okay. So if there's anything that you like that you want to order, then you order just through me. This is my website address and you can just order through me there. If your shop is less than £150, then please use the host code, because that gives you crafty surprises in your goodie bag when I send it to you at the end of the month. Okay, so that's just that little bit, but anything you see here today you can purchase from my store, and apart from this, which I'm going to show you first. So this is my little gift that I got from Stampin' Up! This week, just to recognise my 200k sales in career sales. It's in dollars, but so I get a lovely little box, and then inside there's this lovely thing that says, congratulations on your sales milestone, thank you for loving what you do, and then it's all in different languages, and it's signed by Shelley and Sarah, and then I've got my little pin. So this is my sales milestone pin here. See, it's got two little spots on, two little diamantes on. They're like mini rhinestones, and that's because I reached my 200k. So that's lovely, isn't it? And then they build up, and eventually you get to 1 million at some point when I'm like 97. And it's all good fun. So so yeah, so that's nice. So I just wanted to show you that, because I got it in the post, and it's nice to share stuff, happy mail that you get in the post. Oh, look, we've got everyone popping on now. Excellent. Linda's on, Lisa Jane's on, Becky's on, Bev's on. Hello, 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 everybody. Okay. So I want to just talk to you a little bit about quick, stylish cards with the hand-penned Petals bundle and the hand-penned Memories and More cards. Now, last week, I celebrated my Silver and Silver Elite teamies in my team. So these are people who've reached the title of Silver or Silver Elite. Well, it's basically Silver and above, really, because the next one up is Silver Elite. So there you go. So it's Silver and Silver Elite, and we had a lovely little catch up on Thursday night, and we did some crafting, and we did some business chatting, and we just it was just fun, and we still have some more lovely things to do. We had a lovely chat through from Zara over in Canada. She came to talk to us about her team and how you know, her team just grows, because it's the most selfless thing you can do is offer the joining kit to everybody. And I agree with that. Absolutely, it is absolutely the best deal in the catalogue. So if you are interested and you love Stampin' Up products, then absolutely the best thing for you to do is join our team. So, and I've put the link to join our team in the description. And this month, you've only got until next Monday. You get an extra £24 in your starter kit, so you can choose up to £154 for just 99 quid, which is brilliant. Anyway, I digress. So if you want to do that, because it's a great opportunity, and you can come and join and become part of the Royal Stampers. And then if you decide that you want to do more, you want to start sharing with others and maybe have some crafty team members of your own, then you become Silver based on, you know, sales and all that kind of stuff. And then you get to come to my extra special nights, which are for Silvers and Silver Elites, in my, you know, from me with love. And we do lots of fun stuff. We did cooking in January. We did crafting and chatting this month, and we've got and we've still got smellies coming up soon as well. We're going to do like an essential oils taster session, so that'll be fun too. So yeah, so we did lots, but we did crafting, and we did crafting with these, which are the hand penned Memories and More card kit. Okay, so I've told you about this before. I know I have. I'm going to tell you again. These kits should not be dismissed. Okay, they come like this. I mean, look at that. That's just a card in itself, isn't it? Bosh, done. So they come like this. And then somebody had a brilliant idea when we were doing our, I think it was Debbie, had a brilliant idea about doing this as a gate, like a little door. So I thought that's quite a good idea. So we'll do that. Hey, Zaina's joined us. Zena. Hi. Hopefully I've said that correctly. So, welcome. Nice to have new faces join us. That's lovely. So yes, they're just brilliant, like little kits, just ready to go cards, really. Now, some of them you think, oh, okay, but they're very like memories. Okay, so that's very Memories and More-ish. It's definitely for scrapbooking and journaling. But you know what? You can just turn it over, and there's bound to be something pretty on the other side. Look at that, right? Anyway, so I'm going to show you how to make a couple of these really, really quickly. I love this idea of that being a door. Just love it. So we're going to make it into that. So I added some of the other things that come with the suite. So we had some of these genial gems. Even the envelopes are gorgeous. Look at that. Just look at that. They're just yummy, 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 right? So you buy the envelopes and the cards, and then the Memories and More card pack, and you get enough to make, I want to say 20 cards, and way more than that in terms of the actual Memories and More cards. So you could then use these on normal size cards, okay, like on ordinary card bases that you make. So let's just do some of those really simple ones. Let's do the door one. I really like the door idea. So you can choose whether this is your front or your back. Obviously it's designed to be your front, so I'm going to go with my front, being it as the front. And I love the idea of just putting that down, and then maybe having something like maybe just something here to like be a door handle. I don't even know if it needs that, to be honest. And then just a sentiment. We'll come up with a good sentiment for that, because that definitely needs to be a door, I feel. Anna with a Z, she says. So Zana, excellent, good. Thank you very much for helping me with my spelling. and my pronunciation. I always like to try and get it right for people who are joining us. Oh dear. So like this side, happiness is, this is definitely like a journaling thing. And that if you're into scrapbooking, smash books, you know, your own personal journal, you can put these into planners, you can, you know, you can put these into pretty much anything. But if you want to make cards, you can also make beautiful cards with them like that. So that's that. And then it comes with some stickers. So let's have a look. What have we got here? I mean, you could put celebrate today for a new, celebrate today is just like a new welcome to your new home or something. It might be a little large. I don't know how big that's going to be. That might be a little bit big. Let's see if we've got another one that's a good welcome to your new home or something like that. We've got lots, so many different stamps. A little note is good. Good things are worth waiting for. That's also good. You could also, yes, you could absolutely open the door, cut it open so that you could, so that somebody could be coming through it. Absolutely, they could. So very happy for you is quite a nice thing to do as a sentiment, isn't it? There's that. So very happy for you, because that would be good for a new home. But yes, absolutely, you could cut that out, like just cut this side, score that and have it open. I would cut round the flowers, so the door open and left the flowers there, or maybe this way to raise them up, and put a little brad, because we've got brads now, so that would work. That would definitely work. That's nice. Now I'm going to use a bit of basic white cardstock, and I'm going to stick with the colour themes that we've got here. So actually this is Evening Evergreen, this or Garden Green. Oh, it could be Garden Green. No, it's Garden Green. So we're going to use Garden Green to go with those for the wording. And then I wonder if that's going to fit in that, might fit in that one. I'm just going to stamp that down there. Oh, you can't see me, sorry. I've just stamped that down there. There we go. Now then, I want to see whether it will fit into this way. Oh, look at that. It won't fit into the very small. Oh, actually, it might fit into the very small one if I come over. Let's come over a little bit. Let's just see if that fits into the very small one. Oh, it's a little tight. Yeah, you kind of miss the point really. But you get the so very and for, and then not, you don't get the happy or the for you. Okay, so let's do this. There we go. And I could have put that on cardstock actually, but let's do some mint macaron. And I'm going to take some of my scraps that, you know, I keep in my little bag like this. Punch out another one of those ovals. We're going to do the split punch technique. So we'll just, I'm going to go sideways, I think, on this one. So we'll cut it this way. And then you glue this part here. Okay, like so. I need to move over a little bit in a minute so that you can see better. Of course, now the sun's come out and it's all very shiny, shiny. There we go. We're just going to pop a little bit of that there, like so. Just a tiny bit showing. And then the same on this side. There we go. Just a tiny bit there showing on that side. And that just sort of adds an extra dimension to it. We haven't used, this is again for my, you know, beginner stampers. Maybe you don't have a die cutting machine, so you can't add dies or layers that way, but you can add layers with a punch. There we go. So we'll just pop that there with some dimensionals. And we now have a new home card. Now remember, no soggy middles. Okay, I'm going a bit overboard now. Put those in the wrong place. There we go. Can't stop. It's got to be even. But you've not... Okay, so see, this is interesting, right? Marilyn says, nice split punch technique. She's not seen that before. And yet, Marilyn, you've been crafting with me now for quite a few years. I would have thought you'd have seen that with me before. It just goes to show that sometimes people don't see what you think they see because they're not necessarily on that particular course or session or, you know, whatever. So that's nice. It's nice to know. There we go. Glad I could share something new with you today. That's always the aim. Okay. So let's just pop a few pretty bits on. If I can find where it opens. There we go. Now, as I say, these are the genial gems. I like that. Genial. So we'll put a largish one sort of here-ish where the door handle should be. So that looks kind of obvious then, doesn't it? And then we'll put two completely different colours so it doesn't detract from the door handle, top and bottom of the oval punch. There we go. So how quick was that? I don't know how quick that was, but it was pretty quick. So, and it included some of me gassing and chatting on about various things. So that's okay. Pretty cool, huh? You like? You like? Good. So, yeah, there is always something to learn. I agree. So then we've got a lovely little sentiment here, happy birthday, in the stickers, which is great. So we could always use that with one of these. And if you wanted to, you could kind of cover something up with it, you know, if you felt that way. Or we could pick one of the other sort of flowery sentiments. I mean, you could colour these with your blends. That would be lovely. But I'm looking for something that I didn't bring the blends, so we're not doing that. Oh, that's quite nice. It's quite nice, but maybe a bit too close to the other one. Oh, there's so many choices. Choices. Anything is possible. Always a good sort of feel-good thing. Live life in full bloom. So that's a smaller version of this one. Oh no, that's what I did with this one. I put this on top of this bigger piece. Put a bit of ribbon behind it. There you go. That's that one. It's the little things. What are these ones? Oh, that's pretty. I kind of like that one. I like this one as well. But I want it to be... I thought I had like a bigger size one of those. Where it was all just... No. Okay, I'm looking. Just talk amongst yourselves for a minute because I'm sure that there was something in here that kind of went with that. Maybe it's a bigger card. Oh, maybe it's... No, I've got that one. Okay, we'll get there. Or maybe it's this one I'm thinking of. Yeah, I wanted something that would go with that sticker. And I'm thinking it needs to be... See, that's not the same flowers. Those are the same flowers, but that's not the same flowers. So these are kind of the same flowers. Oh, maybe we could put it with that one. That would work. Yeah, that would work. Okay, so now you've worked out which way is going where. Then you can decide to finish off your second card. Sometimes it takes me a little while. And actually, I don't know whether that's a sideways card. Do you think you'd have sort of wiggly lines going up that way? I don't know. Excellent. There we go. I don't know. We'll see. Let's have a look. Oh, we've got more comments coming in. Zana's joining us from Norfolk. That's lovely. And you both like. Excellent. Good. And Denise likes the other one too. That's nice. Good. Okay, so now you've seen me wandering off about all these things. I think I'm going to do this one. I think I'm going to do it that way. And I think then this will work with that. Maybe that side. Maybe even better than that way. It's either that or we put it with something like this one and we chop this bit off, which seems a bit harsh. and make that the happy birthday. But even then, I don't think it's necessarily the correct flowery bits, if you see what I mean. It has to be something that is peachy. Maybe like this one. Might go with this one quite nicely. But then I think it's a little busy, it won't show up. So I'm going to go with this one because I like simple. You know me, I like simple. And I'm going to put it upwards, even if I think the wiggly line should possibly be going the other way. We'll see. I love the misty moonlight here that they've put in. Now you could add layers, you could do all kinds of things with these, you know, and the guys in a silver and silver elite reception absolutely did. They went a bit mad. They were like, oh, we're going to layer this and we're going to cut this and do that and do that. Me, I knocked out 5 in about half an hour and said, there you go, job done. That's just the way I craft, right? That is just me. So they don't craft the same as me, and I'm glad about that because we're not all the same, are we? It's good to be different. That's my view. Right, so I'm going to pop this. We'll see now. Look, it works perfectly with that little lot, doesn't it? Oh, I like that better. Okay, we might do that one in a minute. And this one will just do something different. Hold your horses. Now we could stamp, of course. Oh, there's a thought. We could actually stamp on here. Let's use the hand penned. We could just stamp a thank you card, for example. There's the thanks gone up here. You can see I've used this quite a lot. Don't worry about your stamps going pink. Mine always go pink, so don't panic about that. Portrait looks good, says Jane. Okay, cool. Hey, Wendy, you can catch me live for the first time. Yeah, it's lovely to see you. Thank you. I mean, see you is a relative term, obviously, because I can't actually see you, but I know you're there, and that's the important thing. So thank you for coming and joining us live. We like people finally managing to catch me live. That's good. That's good. So what else have I been up to recently? Quite a lot. I've been quite busy recently. So paper party, paper share, paper party. Those of you who booked in for that, it is coming next week. Okay, it should be ready next week. And the party starts on the 11th of June because it's the first week in June next week, would you believe? So next week, your paper party packets, oh, that's a difficult thing to say all at one go. They will be coming out, shipping out to you, all ready for collection if you're local. And then what else? Then anyone on the Stampin' Extravaganza, that's coming the week after. So again, everything's here ready to go. We've been chatting with all the guys, getting the agendas and everything sorted out. So, oh, that's not straight. Let's make that straight. Up a bit. There we go. That's straight. Getting all of that ready. So that's all sorted and coming and looking good. And then retreat date for summer retreat. For those of you who want to come to summer retreat, 17th of July is going to be summer retreat. So that's good. I like this sprig of flowers. Maybe just a little one, just to add a little bit of flowers down here to the side of this. Do it that way. I feel like it needs flowers down here somewhere. I think this way. And just pop those there. So yeah, so that's retreat. And then what else have we got? We've got oh, I'm trying to think and I can't think now. So many things. Membership, that's the other thing I was going to talk to you about. The thing that I've been so busy with recently is the membership club. So membership for founding members will cease on Monday. Monday's your last day to join the membership club. Everyone who's joined so far seems to be enjoying it, which is nice. We've got more things coming up and planned. That's quite cute. I quite like that, how that's turned out. It's all right, isn't it? Sparklies. A little bit of extra floral element, and you could colour that in down there. So yes, the membership club is open at the moment. I've laid out what we're doing. We're starting everything from Monday, Tuesday, because Monday's bank holiday, 1st of June, but it will be closed then, so you won't be able to join in. So you have to join in this week if you want to be part of the membership club, and we'll be building it out and making it really good, practicing all the bits and pieces. I'll be sharing all the the Q&As and the special deals and all the other bits, the tutorials and everything else that's going on. That will be going in over the coming weeks, and then I'll open it again in another couple of months, but it won't be open for another couple of months. And when I do open it again in a couple of months, it will be at the higher price, because it'll all be like all singing, all dancing by that point. I quite like this. I quite like that. That looks quite good, don't you think? I think that looks quite good. So we'll do that. So yes, so if you want to join at the lower price and get the special founding member offer forever, then you need to click on the founding member subscription link, which is in the description below, or it will be when this goes live. So that is the membership group, so that's good. What else have I got to tell you? So many things going on. I'm working towards, so the retreat is going to be with the pansies. So if you want to do the retreat, that'll be £99, and it'll be a day retreat. Everything's going to be recorded, and you will be getting, she says, if she can pull it out, you'll be getting the pansy patch. Oh, come on. You'll be getting the pansy patch bundle, the papers, lots of other bits and pieces, as and when I work out everything that's going in there. 2 main classes, because it's only a day, so it's just morning and afternoon. But 2 classes is good. And yeah, we'll have a lot of fun with that. We always do. All hosted on Zoom for the day, and then everything recorded separately as well, so you can watch it afterwards with full PDF tutorials, and they will be in metric and imperial because I am embracing the imperial world, because my members are going to come from all over the world. So I've got members joining me from America. I've had people interested from Australia, so we'll see how that goes. But I promised everybody I would do both metric and imperial, so there we go. Okay, so I think we can just place this one on here. We might want to have might want to put a little dimensional mini ones maybe on the front of this, so it doesn't stick down, get itself all bent, if you know what I mean. We'll just put some little dimensionals on the front there so it doesn't catch. There we go. There we go. And then that can go on there, that can go on there, go across like so. That looks straight to me. Yes, yes. There we go. So then it's like a double-edged. There we go. That worked in the end, didn't it? That's nice. And then we'll put some more sparklies on. Oh, thanks, Bev. Look at that. See, that's what I like. She's a star. Thank you, Bev. And I didn't even pay her to say that. So yeah, and that's the thing. It's all about working at your level and then moving up and, changing things up. So if you're a brand new card maker and you've never done anything like this before, don't panic that you have to be like really advanced to go into the members club. It actually starts from this kind of card making. So it starts from making cards with kits, making cards with memories and more, making, starting to cut your own card bases, all the way through to confident crafters and beyond. So that's the whole point of the membership club, is that it does like that. Okay, so we have done 3 cards in fairly rapid succession. All those over there. They look okay, don't they? They look quite nice, pretty. So you've got a new home card, a thank you card, and a happy birthday card, all in one fell swoop. So now let's have a look and see what else we can do with the stamps and the dies, because the memories and more kit is lovely, but I know that lots of you out there have die cutting machines and various bits and pieces, and I wanted to talk about some of the other things that we have. So we have some beautiful, where are they? We've got these gorgeous, oh, so sorry, damn it, rats. So sorry I hit the camera. I don't know what colours I've got left in here because I dished them all out. Oh, I have got one. Here we go. Got one of everything. So there's the, what's that one? The fresh freesia, pale papaya, polished pink, evening evergreen, and soft succulent. So those are the ones that you get in these lovely ombre gift bags, and they're great for like sending gift cards to people, putting chocolate in, you know, anything like that really. But you could also put jewelry in them, little proper, you know, proper little gift if you wanted to, or you could use them for gift certificates or, you know, anything that you wanted to give to somebody. And of course the pale papaya and the this one, the soft succulent ones, are kind of close enough. Well, this one's actually in this kit, in the colours of the oh, what am I trying to say? Hand penned papers. That's what I'm trying to say. Just stop talking, stop moving, Pip, and talk. So this colour's already in there. This one's close enough that it could go, because it's ombre, it'll work. And so I thought it would be quite nice to do some other bits and pieces. Now, if you were part of my craft along for the what's the word I was talking for, the annual catalogue launch, yeah, so do you remember? Oh, it seems like years ago, but it was only the 4th of May, I think, something like that, or the 8th of May. But back at the beginning of May, we did some playing with this stamp set, and I showed you some various things that I'd made with it. This one, and Zana says, oh, the evening evergreen, gorgeous. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous for Christmas. It absolutely is beautiful. It's a lovely color for that. But for these ones are much more summery, and I made these cards and showed them off a little bit when we did our launch. So I thought it would be nice. This one uses heat embossing, but apart from that, all of these I've stamped and cut by hand. But I thought it'd be nice to actually show off the actual die cutting and the stamping. So I'm going to show you sort of like a variation of this. We're going to put this on a bag. Then we're going to put this instead of sort of this one. So it's a little bit smaller, but it is actually the same. It's pretty much the same image, but just die cut rather than stamped, if you see that. So we'll do a couple of things, make a couple of cards, you know, we'll just play. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is stamp our big image. And I'm going to recommend you bring in your pierce mat, just so that we get a nice impression. So we'll pull up this, it is a big stamp, this one. You will need a large block for that. So this will be I think this is the E block. Yeah, so you'll need the E block for that. Okay, pop that on. And then you need your funny looking infill ones. Okay, so these funny looking infill ones. And these are the ones that give it that watercolory, wishy-washy effect. And you need your leaf, 2 leaves, big leaf, oops, big leaf, little leaf, and then this funny looking two flower thing. Okay, so they're all the stamps you need. Now obviously you don't necessarily have as many blocks as I do. I'm going to be showing off, just because I do have so many blocks, it makes it easier for me to stamp and not have to keep taking them on and off. But you use whatever you have. If that means you have to, you know, mix and match and do stamping in between, go for it. Put my leaves on the little long ones. They tend to work nicely for leaves. I don't know why, but they do. And then I'll have this little one here and this little one here. These little A blocks are just so handy. I always have more than one. Okay, so getting myself back into position, we'll do this. Who's ready for a bit of stamping? Who is a stamper versus somebody who makes with kits? Because I do know that we have both. Some people are more kit creative than stamping creative. Some people have issues with stamping. not because they can't stamp, it's just that it's because they may have pressure issues, or they might have hand issues. They might have reasons why they can't necessarily stamp. So, you know, it's always good to know what you can and can't do. Okay, so this one I did very purpley. This one I'm going to do quite lemony and orangey. See, I knew I could trust her. There she comes. Love a good kit. Angie's my kit girl. She loves a good kit. I love a good kit too. And oh my, next week we're going to be talking kits, because next week the kits go live. Hurrah! So next week will be all about the kits. Okay, so I find it easier if I know where I'm, you know, like what it's supposed to look like. So I don't have it sideways, because for me, these flowers, I mean, I suppose they can go sideways, but I just feel like they're an uppy downy flower, if you know what I mean. Don't try and line this up necessarily. Try and sort of get it roughly with a couple of petals looking good, and then just go for it, because it doesn't work. Oh, look, see, Sarah's a kit girl too. Yes, absolutely. And Bev says, what mat am I using? This is the Pierce mat. It's in the catalogue. It is a Stampin' Pierce mat, and it's brilliant for when you're using photopolymer, especially when you've got large or flat stamps. It gives you a great impression every time. So that's a very good question. So let's do this. We'll do some daffodil. Now, do I want them full strength, or do I want them a bit off? I think I want them a bit off. So I've chopped down some of my grid paper, and if you chop it into four, it fits perfectly. And this one's going to go in here, again, roughly. It really doesn't fit. It really doesn't fit, but it's designed like that, so don't panic. I know when I first got this, I was like, oh, it's not working, it's not fitting, but it's fine. That's just the way it's designed to be. This one's got like a little kinky piece that's got like a notch in it, and that is this notch here. So as long as it's that way round, you're going to be sort of okay-ish, going in the right direction. And then these two, could make those a different color actually. What colors have we got here? Do we want to go make a now? I think we'll, yeah, I might go back to papaya for these. Let's go back to papaya. I'm going to clean off my stamp so that I don't have Daffodil Delight in the middle of my papaya. There we go. Okay. So here's a great thing that Bev has just said, and actually, Bev, I was going to talk to you about this. So Bev posted in one of the groups I'm in that she was having trouble with her baby stamps, that one of them wasn't coming out with a crisp image. And I was going to say to you, you need the Pierce mat. That's exactly what you need. And also your stamps possibly need conditioning. So sometimes what I mean by conditioning is they just need a good clean. Because sometimes what happens when they come out is that they might be left with a film on them or some kind of residue from the process. So if you give them a good clean, that can also help make them have a crisper image. But a matte is a definite for those bigger images for sure. Okay, so then leaves. Let's do leaves. And again, they're not anywhere near. Oh, this is quite dark, but it will lighten up. It will lighten up. Now this one I do like to turn again, because I like to make sure I'm sort of going in the right direction here, like so. That's the big ones, and then the little ones, if you wanted to do the little ones a bit lighter, you could do. It's up to you. I think I would have preferred them all a bit lighter, but hey ho. I was talking, you know, carried away. Okay, let's turn this one around. Oh, see, now that's not stamping that, even just making sure that that's nice. There we go. The best thing to clean them with is our cleaner. That's what it's designed for. So as long as you've got the Stampin' Mist, and the Stampin' scrub. That's the best thing to clean our stamps with. Sorry, that was a random that was a random thing that I just said, but it was because Bev just asked me that question. So yes, that's it. So there we go. So I do have 2 slightly darker leaves. If I was really fussy about it, I could do 2 more, cut them out and stick them on top, but we'll live with it. Okay. So that's that. And then the die that goes with that, she says, if she can find it, where have I put it? See, Pip, everything was supposed to go back in the box and then you'd know where everything was. Did she put it back in the box? Did she? And now I don't know where anything is. There was supposed to be some method to my madness. So the only thing that don't fit in my box are these because they're too big. Anyway, moving that. Right, so here we go. So these, oh, look at those, fantastic. So you might miss this one, but it's around the edge of this other detailed one. This is the one that fits this whole piece here. So you can see that's just going to fit there beautifully. I'm going to stick it down. Now our dies line up edge to edge, and I know, Jane, for example, you struggle sometimes, don't you, lining up the dies, but definitely if you can make sure you can see black outline all sides, you're generally going to be okay. So we'll stick that down, and if you're looking at it from the side, it will change the way it looks, if you see what I mean. So I'm just going to put myself on here. I'm hoping that here I am still muted. That's okay. So we're not getting any echoes. That's good. So if you are, if you're looking at your dies from the side, when you put your dies down, you will have an angle view, and so it won't be straight. You have to look like right over the top. You can't see it when I'm here because my camera is facing downwards, but I am looking right over the top to try and get that. Oops, she says, moving it, to try and get that as close as I can on all sides. And even then, for me, I'm not quite 100% without moving it closer to me, but then it would be out of shot, so I don't want to do that. Okay, so let's put me in the corner. There we go. Right, so so we'll put that to one side for a second, and then I'm going to bring on my lovely Stampin' Cut and Emboss, the big one. Here is my Duchess. Obviously she had to have a royal name. Oh no, I can't pick up the plates. There we go. I really do need to get my new plates out. I've got a set of new plates, but I keep forgetting to put them in. I do have some, so I should put them in. I'll put them in for next time. Okay, so we're going to roll this through. You'll see it come through the other side, hopefully. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. Take that off. Oh, and it's moved. Has it moved? Did it move? Oh, it moved. Arr. It moved as I swung it over. Rats. Okay. It's not massively bad, but it's not perfect. Yeah, see, it moved. So if you're getting this where this is over here, that's because the die has moved as you put it through the machine. So my sticky tape wasn't holding it well enough. It will get there, but it'll do for me today. I'm not going to do it again, otherwise you'd be here forever. So, but if I was doing it for myself, I would do it again. That's just me being finicky and, you know, perfectionist. Some days you have to just go, do you know what? Enough is enough. It's good enough. It's good enough to show what I'm trying to show, which is that it's a lovely die cut piece. And it is a lovely die cut piece, so that's good. Right, let's put this back over here, which is where I wanted it. It also helps to not have too many things. Like if you have your mat around, you can just put your stamp blocks on them and they don't go clunk when you're doing that. Now I also want this piece, so we will be bringing the machine back in a minute, but I'm just going to show you how I'm going to build this lot up for a second. But isn't it pretty how it's all come out like that? Don't you think that looks lovely? Ah, look, we've got some new people. Hello, look, Alison's arrived. Woohoo! Busy morning. You've been working too hard, honey. That's not good. And Bev says she ends up, so this is a good thing, she ends up fussy cutting sometimes. So yes, that is another thing that you could do, which is kind of beside the point because you've got a die cutting machine to stop you doing fussy cutting. But if this annoys you, you can obviously go back in and trim. You know, you could go back in and you could just trim round and go, actually, I'm just going to cut that bit off. No one's going to know, are they? You're not still having to die cut the, you know, fussy cut the whole thing. So you could easily go in and do that. So if you get a little slip like that, that is the way to correct it casually without anyone really knowing. And just follow the line of the die cut around like so. There we go. Perfect. Right. So good tip, Bev. Oh, we've got loads of people coming on. Hello. You meant you cut the bits off. Okay. Oh, wow, look how many people we've got joining us. Hello. We've got Vinesh joining us. Hello. And Miriam, haven't stamped for ages. Oh, Miriam, you need to get stamping again. Absolutely need to get stamping again. Right. So now I'm going to show you some of the papers. I've been playing so much with these papers. Haven't actually got that much left out of this current pack. I will have to open a new pack. Do not fear. I have plenty. I will be opening more packs at some point because this, I mean, literally, this is all I've got left. I've got 2 whole sheets of this one. Not because I don't like it, just because it didn't fit with the designs I was doing. So that's the yellow one. And then I've got this one, which is this one. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. Really love that. And then I've just got pieces of all the rest. So I've gone through 12 sheets of this, well, 10 sheets of this paper already, pretty much, which just goes to show how much I love it. I do really love it. Now, I've got some card bases here already done. This is Mint Macaron, and this is Garden Green, though, and this is the Misty Moonlight because it goes with this one. And then I have my Pale Papaya. So we've got, you know, lots of card bases ready to go. I'm trying to think which one's going to work with this one best, and then we'll do some flouncy cutting and all that kind of stuff. Right, so we've got Mint Macaron, we've got Pale Papaya, and we've got Daffodil. It looks quite nice against that one, to be honest. What do we think about that one or that one? Quite like it against both of those. Actually, I think it pops more against that one. I don't know why. Would it pop against that one? I don't think it would pop quite so well against that one. So I think we're going to go for the Pale Papaya. Pale Papaya. There we go. I don't have enough of the pink, so I can't do it again, but it hasn't got any pink in it anyway, so I don't think I'll do that. All right, and I haven't got, you'll notice, Ange, I have none of the purple left. So, oh dear. We've got some great information coming along here. So Barbara says, sometimes you colour the white ends of the colour of the cardstock or paper so it's not too white. Yes, it does make sense. That absolutely makes sense. So Barbara would go around the edges here to make them like Mint Macaron so it doesn't show up quite so much. I like that. Yeah. Jane said, Lisa Jane says, gorgeous papers. I totally agree. They're fabulous. Jane says she likes the Mint Macaron. Yeah, I like the Mint Macaron, but I think it just, I don't know. Just think it pops a bit more on that one. That one, it sort of fades in, and I think that, I don't know. It's so hard, isn't it? Could be either. Thoughts? I want to go with a Mint Macaron base, I think. I think so. Oh, maybe we could go with, maybe we could do this. Maybe we could go Mint Macaron and then do a papaya base and do some papaya ribbon with it. That might look nice. No, I've got to get mine. Now we've got, oh no, that's the green. No. We've actually got, I don't know what I've done with the other papaya, but we've actually got this Pale Papaya ribbon, which is lovely. And I think this is, I'm not sure if it's from this suite or from a different suite, but it certainly goes with it. This is it's called a woven ribbon, and it's got like a white edging to it. Isn't that lush? So that goes nicely with it. So maybe we do mint macaron, but then we have some ribbon going on behind. Oh yeah, see that see, that's all coming together now. Right, okay, so that on that with a bit of this. Yeah, look lovely. Now what I want is something for that to sit on, which may be a garden green or of some variety, that I can use this on. So let me get a piece of my garden green. Oh, look at this. We've got a celebration going on. She's off to a late lunch because it's the parents' 63rd wedding anniversary. Woohoo, that's fab. That is amazing. Oh, please give them my love. Tell them have a lovely time. Hope they have a marvellous lunch. Well, I'm sure they will. And I'll see you again soon, hun. That's cool. Don't forget kit class next week. Come with anything because the kits aren't in yet. So it's a free-for-all next week. So, you know, that stands out quite nicely then. So yes, so don't forget that, Ange, because I know you like your kits. So bring any kit you've got and we will play. And that goes for everybody. That's not just a private invitation for Angela. We have our craft along it's the first Thursday of every month, and normally you have to have a kit. You need normally buy a kit, come along. That's the way I work. And the new kits are launching next week, so we'll be discussing those in depth at the craft along. But because you can't buy any of those new kits, I thought I would open it up and say, anyone who's got any kit, come along. Now, do I want to make this 10 or 9.5? I want to make this a bit smaller, but then that does fit nicely there. Okay, we might cope with that. So so yeah, if you have a kit or anything that you fancy, just book in and go to my book a class. If you go on my website, you just click book a class and then choose kit class craft along for next Thursday, the 4th of June. 4th of June? 3rd of June. I want to say now it's the 3rd of June. It's the 3rd of June. Yes, 3rd of June. And we'll do craft along kits. It's great if you're a newbie and you're a beginner crafter, or if you just love kits. It works, you know, either or. There we go. Let's do that. Now I'm going to run this one through with this lovely little scalloped edge. I'm going to do it across the bottom just to show you what it looks like. You just need to make sure that is straight. Let's see. That looks sort of straightish. And I'm going to use my untrustworthy tape, and then we'll check it again as I put it through the machine, because that's the point where it generally moves. Ugh, let's bring that back. So I'll put that. Now I always run these ones through this way. Don't try and run them through horizontally, because they just don't work as well if you do that. So run them through this way. Now I've got to find my other plate, which apparently I've put somewhere. Where did I put that? Oh, under here, underneath the other one. Oh, I'm getting all kinds of a pickle today. There we go. Let's run that through. There we go. Hey, Louise is joining us. It's all right. You're not late. You're doing fine. That's the blessed joy about these card making live videos. You can come along whenever you fancy, and if you've missed the start, you can go back and watch it later. So we're playing with hand penned today. I'm going to just move this lot back out again because I'm losing the space to craft with, because you know you always just end up with the 12 inches that you've got and that's all you've got, but when you're doing it on camera that's not actually very helpful. So I'm just going to put those back in there. There we go. move that out. Now I have a little bit more room so that I can actually show you what I'm doing. Oh dear, there we go. See, look at how beautiful that bottom line is now. It's just a little scallop, but it's so pretty, and it's stitched. See here? Can you see that stitching? Isn't that lovely? Just adds that little something. And that's the thing I like about die cutting. I am not what I call a frou-frou, frilly lace crafter. And if you are, that's absolutely fine. You're entitled to be whatever you want to be, but it's not me. So I like things that add a little touch of style, a little touch of class, a little touch of something, but they're not too frilly. Do you know what I mean? But that's not too frilly. That's just nice. I might just, actually, I might pop that on top. Put that around it rather than under it. Put that on top. I did that with one of the others, didn't I? Quite like that. Or we could just loop some of this around behind the actual flowers. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how we go. But I need my actual flowers that I stamped and cut, and now I can't find. What did I do with them? I bet I've just put them back in the packet with all this lot. Yep, there they are. Oh, I know that you all do that the same as me, so I'm not going to feel bad because we all do that. Where did I put that? It was here just a minute ago. Here we go. See, that green it doesn't look like anything until you put a bit of flowers on top. There we go. So what do we think? Do we think over like there? Or do we think round the whole thing? I could do round the whole thing and then put that. We could actually just put that straight and put that on there, but I don't know about the straight. We could put the ribbon down here and put a sentiment across the ribbon. That would work. Or we could have it as a tag coming up this end of there, like so. There's so many things you can do with ribbon. I quite like that. Quite like that actually, because it's quite big ribbon, and I don't want it overtaking the whole. Because I think if we put it behind the actual flowers, that might make it take over a little bit. Maybe not. So many decisions. See, this is how I do my crafting. Yeah, actually, I think that's okay. So we might just do this. Trim off this end. Make it pretty. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Come back down. Make this end pretty. There we go. We can pop that behind this whole thing. Pop that up there like that. And then that up there like that's quite nice. See, I like that. That's okay. Breaks up that garden green a little bit as well behind, because that's quite dark, but I quite like it. So let's put all that together. Dark going into light. I love the gradient of this, and this side's beautiful as well. See, it's just see what I mean? This is why I've been making so many cards with this set. There we go. Put this on here. So who's had the new catalogue, and what is your favourite item in it? That's my new question for you today, because lots of you have had the new catalogue from me, and quite a few have placed orders, and you've surprised me with, I'll tell you in a minute what the most favourite thing is that everyone's buying. It's surprised me completely. But I'd be interested to know what you think everybody's, what you want to buy or have bought or think's the most exciting thing in the catalogue. Might just be the reflection of who my customers are, I don't know. tell me what your favorite thing is, and then I'll tell you my secret. Pansies. Okay, Jane says pansies. Well, you're going to want to come to retreat then, honey, because pansies are retreat. That's what we're doing there. Whole day of it. There we go. So that's that. And we've gone for the 17th of July. You'll be pleased to know. So, because I think that was one of the dates that you could make. So there we go. We're going to pop some dimensionals on the back of this. Definitely, just Jane. Good. I'm going to put them on the little leaves that are sticking out here. There we go. Now I'm thinking we're going to have quite a lot of ribbon to cope with. So that bit in the middle there needs to be probably the smaller dimensionals, just so that it doesn't go to the Art in Bloom. Okay, bundle, that's another good one. Okay, anyone else? You don't have to know necessarily the exact name of it. You can just say, I like the one that looks like that, if that would help. Because even I don't know the names of everything in the new catalogue yet. I can tell you that for sure. Okay. This is the longest bit, taking the dimensionals off the back. Okay. So put that across like so. There we go. That looks good. I definitely think on the walk is good for that one. And then I think I might want to stamp on a piece of pale papaya for my sentiment rather than white. So where's my pale papaya? That is the question. It's polished pink. I know I've got them all down here somewhere, so they must be down here. There it is, pale papaya. I've only got a few little bits here. Did you miss everything? No, you haven't missed everything, because I'm still going, Joe, so you're all right. And I'll do another recap at the end, don't panic. Then you can go back and watch all of the, you know, all of the bits, all of the things. So this one, what shall we do with this one? What other words have we got? So we've got thanks, anything is possible, congratulations, and feel better, friend. I like that one. And I like anything is possible. But I've got the stat, but I have the thanks out, so I'm going to go with thanks just because I'm being lazy. You know, that's just me. Okay, I'm going to go garden green. Don't be sorry, Joe. Do not be sorry about anything. The question at the moment is, what is your favourite item in the new catalogue? You don't have to give us the full name, but just, you know, whatever has taken your eye, shall we say. So far we've got pansies, Art in Bloom. Okay. And then I'm going to tell you what the favourite is. Well, I don't know if it's the favourite, but it's the thing that's been purchased the most so far. I think will surprise everybody. Certainly surprised me. Now, see, I think that is actually straight, but it just doesn't look straight because it's that fancy schmancy writing. Just take a little bit off here. Take a little bit off here. Like so. There we go. And we'll tuck that underneath that fancy bit there. So it's just got a bit of that going on. And then we'll attach this first, flat. And then we'll go from there. So it's about there, wasn't it? I think. Up there, maybe. I'll do straight, yes-ish. Good. And then this one, yeah, see this one, then we can just hang over the top like that. So this one will need lots of dimensionals for. I'm gonna crack open a new pack. Oh no, I've already cracked this one open. So anybody else want to take a guess of the favourite one in the catalogue so far? Or are we all just sticking with pansies? Bearing in mind that Retreat is pansies, so nobody will have bought that from me yet. Just saying. Because you're all holding out for me to get it as part of your bundle for your Retreat day. There we go. Let's pop that on there. Like so. That's nice. Just edge to edge. And then just overhanging that a little bit there. Then we can finish with some more gems. Expressions in ink, says Zana. Excellent. That's another good one. Another good option. Right. See, now I think this is almost crying out for one of these to be put in the middle of it. I think that looks yummy on there. And we could probably put a couple of smaller ones on the yellows and they'd still look pretty good. There we go. Nice. And then we can add some of these mint ones around the outside. So I love adding a few sparkles. There we go. Oh, in fact, actually, maybe I should have put that one up on the green. Yeah, that would be nice. Pop that one just up there. Lovely. Cool. Beauty of the Earth. Yeah, okay. Colour and Contours is Linda's fave. Oh, hello, everybody. Now you see, now you're all coming out the woodwork. Jane says hand penned. Linda says colour and contour. Louisa says expressions in ink. And Zana says Beauty of the Earth. Excellent. All very good choices. I love all of those. I don't actually have expressions of ink in ink, but I love the papers. But just you're never going to believe what the most one done so far, right? The most one done so far? Christmas. Christmas tidings or whatever it's called. I couldn't believe it. It's this one. I'll show you which one it is. I love it. Personally, it is my favourite, I have to say. Tidings and trimmings. Tidings and trimmings. This one here has been the highest seller so far for me. Now, I was thinking about using that for Retreat, but everybody's already bought it. So I'm like, okay, maybe not. But that's okay. Because I was a Maui achiever, I've already seen the new Christmas catalogue. And I can tell you, don't panic, I have plenty to play with for Christmas Retreat. So we'll be okay for that. But yeah, I was like, Christmas? Seriously, guys, it's May. But no, apparently everyone's going to start their Christmas crafting early this year because the year hasn't been weird enough already in the last 12 months. So yeah, I thought that was really, really funny. Jane, you make me laugh. I know, Christmas already. So that's so funny. Anyway, I digress. But yeah, it's I know, Jane, you're absolutely right. It is not summer yet. Why would people be thinking of it? Maybe it's because the weather's like November. Maybe it's because the weather's so bad people are thinking of Christmas, which of course it has been. So fair enough if that's the thought. Anyway. I do love the new stuff. I will say I do love the new stuff, but we're not talking about it yet because nobody else can see it yet. Except for me, hurrah! But it will be coming out in August, so we've got plenty of time to worry about the new catalogue. Because quite frankly, we haven't talked about this new catalogue yet. But I just thought it was quite hilarious that the most popular one was the Christmas one. Weird. Louisa says she still wants sun, sand, and sea. Exactly. We haven't had our summer holidays yet, so there we go. Right, okay. So I think that one's come out okay. That's come out pretty, and a few sparkly bits on it. So what else did we have? We had the other piece that was detailed and die cut. Now I can't find that one either. What have I done with it? Hold on. She says, looking. Oh, I bet that went back in there as well. Unless it went in here. Here we go. So let's do something with one of the bags. We said. I know I'm well over. Oh my goodness, I'm well over time. I don't care. if you're still here, I'm still here. That's the way we're going to go roll with this today. So, so you know, we're just going to carry on, because I promised I'd do one of the bags, and now I've lost the knotted bags as well. What have I done with them? Here we go. This one. So I don't know if those colours go actually. Maybe I should do it on this one. Oh yeah, it goes better on that one. Let's do this one. Okay. So I'm thinking that we could take one of these cards, maybe, chop it up, put that piece on, because you can chop them up, you know, they don't have to all be just, you know, held as they are. Or we could use this. Oh, that as a background. That was a background. Yeah, it's not big enough really, is it? Not really. No, I like the florals. We're going to go florals, but I might choose a different floral. We'll see. Keep going, see if I see a bigger one. I mean, one that I want better. We'll see, because the pool party, and see, I think the pool party and that soft succulent really goes quite nicely together. So that's two that might go together actually. Yeah, I might go with those, or even this one. This one with the mint macaron. Bring them all in. Let's just bring the whole lot in. Or this one to bring in that lovely blue. But you're not going to see much of it when even if I chop this down a little bit, you're not going to see much. So let's go with this one. We like that. Okay, so Joe, and for those of you who've joined us later, we have, these are part of the Memories and More card kit that goes with the hand pen suite. Okay, but it's not just for memory keeping, and I've got 6 cards to show you that will prove that. So they're not just for memory keeping. We can use them for all kinds of things. So we're going to use them in this case as decorations on a bag. I'm going to use that die again, and I'll just run. Where's it gone? Come on, come. I'm going to run it through across the bottom and then maybe the top. We'll see how much it takes off. Definitely there, and there. I need more tape. We'll see. Right, so what I did here, just so that you can catch up while I die cut this, I used in the when I did my launch session, I used some adhesive sheets and I popped them on the back of some pool party cardstock, and then I ran the pool party cardstock through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss using the detailed die that's in the hand pen dies, okay, or whatever they're called, the ones that come with this. So that gave me this piece that was die cut, okay, and then because it had adhesive sheets on the back, I just peeled them off and stuck them on, and there you go, job's a good one. Now, can I do that at the top? Oh no, it's just a little bit too tight. That's okay. That's okay. Well, I like it like that anyway, so that's all right. Kind of matches the bag. Okay. So this detailed die is the one that was on the inside of the piece we took out earlier. So it's this one here. But look how many other detailed pieces there are. So you could cut loads of different things, flowers and leaves and little more leaves, three different types of leaves anyway. And I think some of these do actually match, like these ones, I think, so they kind of match, so you could make up your own sprays and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, so that's the die. So that's what I did to get that piece, and then I just stuck it on a bit of Misty Moonlight. The job was done. That was it. So we're going to now use that piece, attach it to one of these cards. I like it offset like that, so we get a bit of a view of the background. A bit sort of like this, I think. We'll do that. That bit annoys me because it's got a little bit of black ink, so maybe even, don't know how we can cover that bit up. No, okay, well, I'll have to live with that. And then we would want to attach that to some ribbon. So I'm going to use my crocodile. Now we don't do these anymore. We used to do these, or I'm going to use my actually I could use, no, I'm going to use the crocodile. We used to do these, and we used to do a hole punch, but for some reason we've stopped doing either of those things. And I'm going to have to dig it out because it's somewhere in here. One moment, bear with. I'm going to stand up and dig out my, let it go. Oh, maybe I've put it away. Oh, okay, in which case, no, can't find my crocodile. It's been buried. I've not used it for so long. Okay, in which case we're going to do a fake hole. Do a fake hole. So in my packets here, did I put them in here? Oh no, I haven't brought them over. Okay, I can't do that today then because I've got my brad somewhere over there. But we'll have to do a hole with a punch. Bear with me. I've got to go round you. Got to go behind to find the punch. Where is it? Oh, of course, it's right in the most difficult place to get to. Here we go. Oh, and now you're looking down at my tummy. Don't want to see that. There we go. Put you back up there again. Sorry about that. Okay. Oh, Jane says, rat, she's got to go for a conference call. That's not good. Oh, Xana's got thunder. Wet, wet, wet. That's not good. Unless it's a song. We're not interested in that. So, yeah, that's not good at all. So I'm going to pop this through here. But I want to make sure I'm not chopping any of the card off. In fact, I might do a slit instead. It might be easier with this ribbon. So if you go through too far, you'll see that it comes out. Can you see that? It's cut, the actual card is coming into the main part of the punch. So you want to cut it where you can't see any of the other cardstock, but it's still sort of straight to the main tag. Okay, so we're going to do that. There we go. I mean, that was tough because it had to go through 2 layers. Okay, but now you can see that works perfectly, and we can pop some of this ribbon straight through like so. Okay, so now we can have a tag. Now we'll just cut that off there too, so that's pretty. As long as you're careful with that punch, it works brilliantly. Sometimes you just have to be careful that you're not punching out the rest of the tag, if you know what I mean. I'm going to what's called cheat, okay, and use my sticky glue dots, which are now on this side of the tape. I find I don't know when that started. I don't know if it's just that mine got rolled the wrong way or if this is how they're going to be, but I now have glue dots on the outside of my tape, which is a bit odd for me. And then I'm going to just attach that to there like that. So I'll put it up on dimensionals. This is a really, really quick and easy way of making a tag. Really quick and easy. Because, okay, we had to do a bit of die cutting. But apart from that, all we're doing really is using one of the cards and then a punch and a bit of ribbon. So we can pop this on. This hopefully is not going to go through the post. It doesn't need to be quite so, no sticky bottoms. I am going to put another glue dot on the back of the ribbon because I don't want it flapping around too much. Then I'm going to attach this to the card, to the bag. There we go. Sort of offside, like so, like that. So, you know, they can pick it up by the ribbon, it's there, but this bit's still kind of moving. Now you could lift that if you wanted to, but I like the sense of movement that that gives, so they can see a little bit of underneath. If you wanted to, you could even put something under there that you could write on. So, you know, that's options. And then we'll finish off with some of these gems again because they're just so pretty. I would probably go with the papaya ones because they'll match in a little bit better. And if I was doing this again, would I use Pool Party? Probably not. I'd probably use mint macaron or soft succulent. Where are we going to put this one? Put this one over here. Put this one over here. Right, there we go. And that one it'll move against that, and it'll be like, oh, look, there's movement and noise. So just for added interest. Okay, so that pretty much brings us to the end. I will be picking another winner from comments, so please continue to comment. I'm going to send more cards out. I love sending out my cards because, quite frankly, I have hundreds of them, so it's nice to get them out of the door. I haven't got enough pen pals to send them to everybody to get to use them all up. So I would love to send you a card. So please leave a comment, share this with any of your crafty friends, and if anybody wants to know a bit more about the membership and whether it's for you, I would say it's pretty much for everybody, to be honest. Even other demonstrators, if you want to join, I have absolutely no issue with you joining my membership and, you know, just coming and being a part of it. If you are a hobby or happy stamper, as we call them, it's about sharing and learning and teaching and understanding and expanding your creativity. So whether you are somebody who loves kits and that's all you ever want to do, you just want to make beautiful cards using the stuff out of the kits, out of the Memories and More packs, and make cards like this that you can just quick and easily in a lunchtime send off to friends with beautiful envelopes. You know, that's how we started out today. There is absolutely nothing wrong with doing that, but I can help you start off with this if you've never done it before, do a bit more, and then maybe start adding a little bit of it, making your own card bases, etc. Then we kind of move into making your own card bases, cutting, stamping, learning all about that. Then we move into color composition, die cutting, understanding how things lie and how you work things out. And then we go into techniques, fancy folds and all the other joyous things of whatever, heat embossing and all that other kind of stuff. And then eventually you'll move into a confident crafter. But the idea of the membership club is that it's $9.99 if you join this week, and it's $9.99 a month forever if you join this week and stay as an active member of the membership. For that, you'll get a card tutorial every month. You'll get a discussion about a particular technique or product or type of thing every month. You'll have a free Q&A with me every month where you can ask me any question you like and I will answer it live on camera. We'll also have prizes. We'll also have, there's something else and I can't remember, but we're having something every week basically. An in-depth look at something like a look back at a tutorial and bring it forward and redo it again. And as I say, it's going to be in metric to start off with, like all the stuff I've got, you get access to my back catalogue as I get it onto the membership site. And you'll get access to all of that. And since I sell my tutorials for £7.50 per tutorial, and then you're going to get a tutorial every month on top of all the ones in the back catalogue, it's kind of a no-brainer because you're only paying $9.99 a month if you start now. You'll be able to work your way through the different stages and understand where you are on your crafting journey. And, you know, it's just a fun thing to be a part of and to be part of our membership community. And if you join now, you help me build it and work out what works best for you guys and what you're after more of, less of, etc. So I would ask that if you're interested, then please do join up. As I say, it's available to everybody in the UK or anywhere else in the world as well. The only thing I will say is that it is English, because English is my main and quite frankly my only language that I speak. I'm dreadful at languages, so it is the only thing that it will be in. So that's membership. And all the stuff about that. So don't forget though that if you want to buy any of these products that I've shown today, then you just hop over to my shop and you use my host code for this month, and then you'll get freebies and good, nice, exciting prizes. And as I say, hand pen, Memories and More kits and cards, and then the whole hand pen suite is just beautiful. And I think you'll agree we've made some pretty things today. Yeah, we've had a busy day today. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Please let me know if you have. Thank you, Denise. Denise says they're beautiful. Lisa says they're gorgeous. So thank you. I'm glad that you've enjoyed that. And I'm glad this is working with the showing the face and the hands. I like this. It seems to help people. Well, it certainly helps me feel like I'm more part of being with you, that I'm not just talking to myself. And I love the fact that I can highlight people's questions and then answer them, because then that question is there forevermore. It just doesn't disappear off into the comments of Facebook or YouTube. And it is live on YouTube and Facebook, so hopefully everybody over there is going to get a nice review, something to watch. And it is now 5-2. I can't believe it just shows how much I love this suite, because I just could play with it all day, every day. So I'm sorry if I've kept you for nearly an hour and a half. I think this is my longest ever Facebook Live. Or YouTube Live, or any live, apart from my annual catalogue launch day that we did. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you'll come back. Now, next week is a bank holiday in the UK, so I won't be here on Monday, but I will be here on Tuesday instead. Yay! And it's the 1st of June, so I'll be showing you lots and lots and lots about our new kit collection. There are 10 kits in the collection, so be prepared. We're going to have fun. So but with that, I will see you next week. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I appreciate every single order, membership join, booking for coming for class, anything. I just appreciate your custom so much, so thank you very much. And for all the love and support from all my fellow demonstrators and teamies and everybody out there who just love Stampin' Up, thank you. And I will see you again next Tuesday. All righty, take care for now. Bye.